Welcome back to Good Morning Arizona. Time now is 8:12. Okay, we know we're in the thick of the holiday season, right? Thanksgiving is behind us. Now Christmas is around the corner. So how's the stress level? If you're feeling a little edgy, maybe a little tight in the neck and shoulders, yes and yes, you just, want a little bit of relief. You want to calm down and enjoy this time of year. You're not alone, and there is help out there. We're checking in with Heidi with more on how relief can really be in your own hands. It's just that you have to prioritize it, right?
You have to prioritize it. We always talk about filling your cup so you can be good to other people. Well, this time of year, we're like this, right? Everything gets nice and tight and tense. So right now, we are learning how to use our own hands to kind of relieve that stress. Right now, who has time for an hour-long massage, right? Not easy to fit into the schedule. So we have found some ways to ease that tension on our own. It just takes 15 minutes a day.
This will come as no surprise.
So we carry a lot of our stress on our shoulders and our neck, mid-back as well.
Tight shoulders and headaches, signs of a stressed out body and mind.
A lot of people clench their jawline when they're sleeping or when they're under a lot of stress at work.
So take a time out to work out those tense muscles, starting in your jaw.
I work from the chin and I work upward all the way up until they meet the TMJ line, which is right underneath where the ear meets the jawline here. So you're just slowly, gently massaging, get that muscle to warm up a little bit more, and then we start stripping it out inward towards the cheek.
Those muscles are small, but over time they cause some pretty big pain.
But after a while, when you start receiving a lot of headaches, and the headache starts triggering right in this area.
Now for those shoulders, the ones so tight you feel like you're shrugging.
Slightly turn your head more like this. You just count to 10, take a couple deep breaths, and then do the opposite. Stretch over, take a couple deep breaths. And if you work in an office job, this is something that you need to really do on a daily.
She says the less gravity, the better. So if you can do this lying down and maybe add a heating pad, all the better.
Another stretch is facing down. If you're facing downward, you can actually stretch all the back muscles, shoulder muscles as well.
Allergies got you down? There's a massage for that too.
So you're slightly pushing down on that. You don't have to go too deep. And you go along right underneath the eye socket. You're just applying a little bit of pressure, and then you just massage it right out. You do that a few times. There's not really a limit to do your sinus pressure release because the histamines are released, so the sinuses get attacked, the inflammation's going on, so you have that puffy eye kind of feel, and this will help release all that.
Bottom line, take a few minutes for yourself.
There's not really a price for your health, and it's always good to put your health priority.
Yeah, so some really good advice there from the folks at Body Sense. They're a brand new massage therapy studio near Scottsdale and Shea. Their grand opening, by the way, is today. It is open to the public if you want to go learn these tips from them. They can show you some in person. And also happening at their opening house, they are partnering with Dress for Success, which is a great organization. So if you do head out there, they would love it if you brought some gently used work clothes, handbags, maybe some shoes to help women who are underserved in the community get back into the workforce.
Well, that is great.
Yeah, so I love that they're kind of doing that in partnership with them. But I really loved the tips because almost every day I come home and I'm like, you feel like you're like this because your traps are so tight.
Yeah.
So
does
carry
anybody
all your tension
ever
here.
really take enough time for yourself? Do you guys?
No, gosh, no.
According to my husband, I do, but I think he's just giving me an attitude.
He doesn't
That's Tony. He speaks the truth.
He claims I have no problem
Everybody
with that.
except for
but he's
Olivia
wrong.
needs to take more time for ourselves, right?
Olivia's good.
I'm going to follow your advice, Heidi, and take a little me
you
time
do that,
later
Olivia.
today.
Take care of you.
2 massages a day, every day of the year
And
is a
then
bit much,
yoga.
Olivia.
Boy. Ian, you don't do that at all. You need to take more
funny.
me time too.
Hold on, I gotta get this knot out real quick.
He's so
there we
stressed.
go.
He's so stressed out.
Jeez, I tell you, the weather here in Arizona. Okay, I get some stretching in too. Okay, self-care, that's what we're talking about, people. Maybe you're gonna go do some snowboarding. They had about 9 inches of snow overnight, so some fresh powder on the mountain. Check that out, 6 lifts open, 46 trails, a 54-inch base. Temperatures are going to be in the 30s and 40s up there with a little bit of wind. So keep that in mind if you're heading up to Snowbowl. Sunrise is also open, not forgetting about our friends in the White Mountains. We're clear right now in Flagstaff. Could see some spotty snow at the top of the mountain. We are going to be dry, I think, today in the valley. We had meager amounts of rain yesterday, just trace amounts in at Sky Harbor. Could see some spotty rain over in the White Mountains, but all in all, we're going to be kind of on a drying trend. Temperatures in the 50s for today or this morning, 55 in many locations. We will see some sun today. We will add more clouds, though, as we get going into Friday. This is Friday morning, clouds but dry. As we get going into the afternoon hours, more clouds moving in, maybe gloomy at times for your Friday, and then a chance for rain as we get going into Saturday. Mainly in the mountains, Saturday and Sunday, and about a 30% chance to see some rain in Phoenix for late Saturday, Sunday. 51 for your high in Payson, 64 in Bullhead City, 43 in places like Flagstaff. 7-day forecast looks like this: 69 today, 72 Friday, 71 on Saturday. Sunday, 68, there's your rain chance. And then getting into next week, we are going to be in the 60s with those morning lows in the 40s. So kind of a chilly start to next week.
Perfect weather to go take a look at some light displays, don't you think?
Bundle
Put you
up.
right in the mood, have a thermos of hot chocolate. But first we got to deal with reality. Good morning, I'm Gina Maravilla taking a look at your traffic. That's a live look at the I-10 and Ray Road. We had a crash here just a short while ago. It cleared out, and you can see though we have slow and go conditions as you try to make your way out of Ahwatukee. Ray Road to downtown Phoenix, 19 minutes, not too bad for this part of town. 101 northbound at Guadalupe, we've got a crash there as well. It's off to the right. It's not blocking anything. Ray Road up to Chaparral now, a 23-minute drive time. And then the 202, you're going to see the slowest conditions from about just as you pass Alma School into Scottsdale Road. The I-10 out of the West Valley, we're starting to ease up on the rush hour, but definitely not done just yet. 101 to downtown Phoenix, a 34-minute drive time. You first hit that wall of slowing right around 75th Avenue. I-17 southbound, you are looking at 19 minutes from Cactus down to the I-10 stack transition. You know what? I don't have a report of a crash on the I-17 northbound, but we don't normally see brake lights, and we're seeing a backup starting, let me take a step back here, right around Northern, and it continues up to Cactus, Thunderbird. So there must be a crash in that area that we don't have a report on. Give yourself a little extra time to travel there. State Route 51 southbound, Shea to the bottom of the freeway, a 15-minute drive time, and then we'll round things out by taking you to the 101 through the north part of town. 51st Avenue to Tatum, right now a 22-minute drive time.
All right, Gina, thank you. So we all like to shop.
No.
Yeah, we do.
No.
Even when we're working, some of us. And shopping in one
Olivia,
place.
get off Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. She's doing it right now. So if there's a place that has dozens of stores, that makes it a lot easier and
sure
better
does.
too.
Yeah, especially if they're selling local fare. So
Yeah.
Jamie is live at a new boutique marketplace in Scottsdale. Good morning to you.
Nice lid.
I love the hat.
Good morning, guys. Well, you know, I am the OG Scottsdale girl, born and raised Scottsdale School District. Thank you very much. So you know I love local. And when it comes to gifting people, I love to shop local as well, because you feel so good when you meet that maker, and you get to do that right here. This is the old Saba's Western store here in Old Town Scottsdale and Brown. So I know you know where that is. You can probably picture it in your head right now. It has been taken over by some 40, 50 different local makers and just opened in October. So if you haven't been here yet, you've got to come on down and do a little shopping. I want to introduce you to the woman who made this happen for us all, Kimberly Pack. Kimberly, you have long been a lover of local. Why?
Yeah, you know, I've always had my own business for about 11 years. I've handmade jewelry, and I've always loved supporting small local businesses.
And you, let's show them the bag. Grab your bag real fast and bring that over here, because it's so, so cute. And so how do you design this bag?
So I designed the pattern, and then I actually got it made in India.
Why India?
You know, I just love supporting that community. I found an amazing organization that I could actually work with. So, you know, it just worked out like that. It was awesome, yeah.
Okay, so we've got things for the girls, the boys, grandma, grandpa, the in-laws. We're going to make everyone happy. We want to go over to Painted Ladies, because we're going to go trick-or-treating and meet a lot of the makers here this morning. But here at Painted Ladies, we have all kinds of signs. Oh, this would be mine. How'd you know? Have you met me before?
Absolutely. It's every woman's.
Queen of all wild things. And I don't even have kids, just in
right.
general.
That's all right.
Tell me your name, introduce yourself.
My name is Jenny Ballard, and I am the owner of the Painted Ladies. We are Phoenix local. We were born and raised in Arizona, from my sons and me and everybody. So we're local Arizona people too.
And you're putting your son to work too. How old?
Yes, he is 22, and he's actually the one that does the dogs.
Okay, so I can take you a picture of my dog?
Yes, absolutely. You can take a picture, and he will look at the picture and create that colorful photo of your dog.
Can we get this done before the holidays?
I'm thinking we're cutting it close. Maybe the 10th of December is going to be your last chance.
How do we reach you?
So if you go to thepaintedladies.org, you can inquire there.
So cool. You also have the wood products. I love the Arizona. You know, it's a wonderful country, but gosh, we love Arizona.
Oh, do we love Arizona? Yes.
I might feel a little bit biased here this morning, and a lot of folks do, because it really is all about the local. You're going to be able to find yourself, oh, so they secured it. They were expecting me. Some cool hats for shopping. You're going to be able to find, a cool little bar cloth as well. Let's do a little more shopping. What is your name?
Cheryl.
And what do you have for us over here?
I have embroidered flour sack towels, table runners, and pillows, all with kind of a vintage farmhouse vibe.
I love it. So beautiful. All roads lead home for the holidays. Isn't that true? It is called the Merchantile in the heart of Old Town Scottsdale. We're going to put all the information on azfamily.com. Come do your shopping here, local, all in one place, my friends. When I see you again at 9 o'clock, we've got like 4 or 5 different makers. You're going to love what I have. Plus, a lot of sequins when we return. And stay with us for more Good Morning Arizona.
Taking you to a new boutique marketplace that is perfect if you're shopping for holiday gifts. It's the Merchantile. I hope I'm saying that one right. In Scottsdale, it's got everything from home decor to jewelry to clothing, cool caps, and a cool girl. Jamie shows us around.
Hey girl, it is the Merchantile, so you got it right. We're talking about all kinds of great local merch here. Olivia, this is something I know you will love. This is not, one of those flapper straws.
What is it?
Or rather, cigarette holders. This is a straw.
Oh, nice.
It is a sparkly
A
straw.
blingy straw.
Look at that. That is just beautiful. And if you go over here, a lot of us, we're trying to save the turtles, so we're moving away from the plastic. Look at those. We even have thick ones for your smoothie, and I know, Liv, you might like a little martini after a long day hanging out with Passmore all day long. So those are stunning as well. I want to introduce you to Kimberly Pack. She is the owner here at the Merchantile. We have some 40, 50 different makers and business owners here. And you too have a heart for local. Why?
Yes, well, for 11 years I've had my own business. I've started making jewelry, and I've always loved supporting small and local businesses.
We have some really interesting things here. I want to show Mike Smith. Turn around here. Who do we have right here? Who's this?
So here we have Copper State, and this Copper State collection, and they actually design maps.
They're so beautiful. I can see that in an office or a den. And then you have Iconic as well. These guys, they're getting a lot of play. You see them everywhere.
Yes, they actually design their patches. They're so awesome. One of our favorites here, the Merchantile.
And they have Camelback Mountain patch too that I love. Okay, so I need you guys to know that you can drop in at any time. They have DIY for you too. They'll do crafting with you. They have an ornament that you can get. It's $5 to paint this ornament.
Yes.
How cool is that? Okay, we've got only a few seconds. Let's meet some of the makers. Tell me your name.
Hi, my name is Masha, and I'm from Color Arts, hand printed locally in Arizona, enamel mugs, dishwasher safe, featuring local scenes.
They are so cool. Let's keep cruising and see who we have. We have chalk art right here that is hand drawn for you. Some of these different booths have some 3 different vendors in them. Redemption Market is one of them. We have the wood guys here. Aaron, what are you doing?
Well, I'm Aaron from the Wood Guys. My buddy Zach and I have been doing this for about 1.5 years. We make everything from cutting board cheese boards to wine serving trays and to the backyard games that everyone likes to play in Arizona.
And really, really big dice too. Be kind always. What do you have here?
Yeah, my name is Ange, and I'm with Andy Vine Market. We make hand-painted wood signs. We do a lot of custom copper pieces, a lot of different Arizona-related vibes, and some kind of sassy science mixed in there too.
Arizona-related vibes. I dig it. Well, you'll find the vibes over here. The glamorous nomad. What do we have here, Melissa?
Are you ready to get glammed?
Oh, I'm always ready to get glammed. You kidding me? Glam me up. I need a.
Glamming you up, girlfriend.
He is sequin. Sister. Okay. So, what do we have here?
So we have luxury vintage, one-of-a-kind finds and vacation essentials, all hand-picked by me. The collection that I've put together has been years in the making, and I'm so excited to be part of the Mercantile because it's great for the environment and great for your closet. So beautiful things, sparkly things, and fun things.
I gotta show you this real fast. Think of like the little drummer boy. How cool is that? Okay, one more. I heard your rap, Corey, but you're gonna want this one. Sorry. Think of Carrie Bradshaw. Do, 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 do. Yep, you can find it all here. So there you go, my friends. The Mercantile. We're at Brown and First Avenue. Do your shopping local. For Jamie's Local Love.